I know some of you are wearing prescription glasses without knowing the kind of glasses you're wearing or what this type of glasses is correcting you for. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to read your prescription glasses and how to know the type of glasses or lenses you're wearing. So stay put while I take you through this. Hi, welcome to Seeing is Living, where you find vital information about your vision and sales of optical products such as frames, sunglasses, protective lenses like photochromic or blue cut lenses, as well as contact lenses. You know, sometimes when you go to the hospital, most doctors or practitioners are much interested in carrying out the necessary examination and giving your prescriptions. They might not really have that time to start explaining to you, okay, this is the kind of glasses you're wearing, this is what is correcting you for, and all that. One of the reasons for this is because of the large number of patients in waiting at the reception. Because of that, most practitioners or doctors do not really have that time to start explaining to you, okay, this is the kind of glasses you're wearing, this is what is correcting you for. So they just dispense the glasses without explaining to you the type of glasses you're wearing or what it is actually correcting you for. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you in its simplest form how to read your prescription glasses. So as you can see what I'm holding in my hand, I already have a sample that I have formulated. On your prescription form, you're going to see basically the name of the hospital or clinic that is giving you this prescription. For example, what you can see here, we have Seeing is Living. At the left hand side, you're going to see glasses prescription. After that, you're going to see the first column, you're going to see patient information. Those ones are not really necessary. So from the patient name, the patient's name is Okere Ugonna. You're going to see your name on your prescription list, of course. Now after that, this is the most important part, this part that is talking about glasses details. In these glasses details, you're going to see OD at the top left side of the prescription form, and OD simply stands for oculus dexter, which simply means right eye. After that, you're going to see OX, which stands for oculus sinister, which simply means left eye. Occasionally, depending on the eye hospital or clinic you visited, you might see RE, RL, which simply means right eye and left eye respectively. So after that, the first column you are going to see is sphere. Now this sphere is the simplest form of lenses that is usually produced, and this sphere can come either in plus or minus form. For example, this Okere Ugona's prescription, on the right eye, that is the OD, we have -6. This minus sign is very important because it indicates the kind of lens this person is wearing and what is correcting the patient for. Now we have -6, which is telling us that the sphere is a minus lens. And when you see minus before the figure, it means that the lens or the glasses is correcting the patient for myopia, or that the patient is a myopic patient. Do you understand? Now when you see a plus in front of the figure, it means that the patient is wearing a plus lens or a lens that is correcting the patient for hyperopia or farsightedness. Do you understand? One of the easiest way of knowing whether you're wearing a plus lens or a minus lens is that plus lenses have a way of magnifying the image of an object that you're looking at, while minus lenses magnifies. They do the opposite. They reduces or magnify the image of the object you are looking at. So now that Okere Ugonna has -6 on the right eye and -550 on the left eye, it means that Ugonna is wearing a -6 lens on the right eye and a -550 lens on the left eye, which means that both lenses that he's wearing is correcting him for myopia, even though the powers are not the same. Yes, it is possible for you to wear different powers in both eyes. For example, you can wear -1 on the left eye and -2 on the right eye. It is possible. The next column we have in this form is cylinder. Cylinders are type of lenses that are usually used to correct astigmatism. Astigmatism simply means that the front part of your eyes is not bending or refracting light properly. On this column, we have that Okere Ugonna is wearing -150. It is important to note that cylindrical lenses can also come in plus form, but doctors usually transpose. There is a simple mathematics that doctors usually do when a cylinder is in plus form to convert it into a minus form. This is because cylinders are mostly produced in minus form, and this is the most comfortable type of cylindrical lenses that patients can wear. That is why we usually leave our cylindrical lenses or prescriptions in minus form. Since we have a figure under this column, it means that Okere Ugonna is astigmatic. Had it been he does not have any form of astigmatism, we would have seen this column blank. I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. Now, the next column we have is the axis. This axis is also referring to this cylinder. Now, remember I told you earlier that cylinders are used to correct astigmatism, and I told you guys that astigmatism is as a result of the front part of the eyes not bending light properly, or it is not well curved as it is supposed to be. For us to give this person a cylindrical lens, we have to orient it or rotate it at a particular angle for it to properly bend light. That is the importance of the axis of cylinders. When the axis of cylinders are not properly ascertained, it can even worsen the vision or lead to blurry vision. And that is why it is very important to make sure that the axis of these cylinders is correctly ascertained during the examination. Now, from this form, we have that the axis of the right eye is 85, which means that the angle where this minus 150 is supposed to be placed is 85. The front part of his eye to properly bend or reflect light. So on the next column, we have add. This add simply means additional lenses, and these additional lenses we usually give it to patients after correcting their vision for far. And we notice that maybe at near they are still finding it difficult to read up close or read tiny prints. Now we'll give additional lenses. These additional lenses will help them to read tiny prints or do other near tasks. In my previous videos, I've talked about bifocal lenses or double lenses. So if you have not seen that video, please you can refer back to that video for better understanding of what I am talking about concerning additional lenses. From this prescription form, the column for additional lenses is empty. This is because this patient does not require an additional lenses. And judging from the age, if you can still remember what I said earlier, that additional lenses are usually prescribed for people who are in their presbyopic age. So judging from the age of this patient, Okere Ugonna was born on 6th of June 1997, meaning that this person has not even reached that presbyopic age where he will require additional lenses to read up close. That is basically why the column for additional lenses is blank. Do you get what I'm saying? There's another column that is supposed to be here, which is talking about prisms. Prisms are special form of lenses that are usually given to people with tropia. I have also made video about tropia and how it is usually corrected, especially using prisms. So in this column, it is blank, but I just said let me just add this additional information in case if any of you is wearing such kind of lenses or have it in your prescription list. This prism has orientation just like cylindrical lenses, but the difference is that the orientation is not associated with angle, but the base and the apex of this prism, because the prism is made up of base and an apex, and the direction of the eye deviation will determine the base of the lens. What I'm trying to say, for example, let's say for those people with eye deviation that involves inward movement of the eye, we are going to place the base of the prism around the outer part of the eyes so as to allow the apex to be in the same direction of the deviating eye. Remember, the eye is deviating towards the nose. So in this orientation, we are going to call it base out. When we put the base at that part of your eyes that is close to your nose, we call it base in. Because this patient does not have tropia, that is why nothing is on this column. Next column we are going to be looking at is start and ESP. Start simply means the time the prescription will be dispensed or when the patient is supposed to start wearing these glasses. Now with the ESP simply means expiring date, and this simply means when the patient is supposed to come back to the hospital or the clinic for the glasses or the prescription to be reviewed, whether he or she is to continue wearing the same power or the power will be changed. Do you understand? Then after that we have the next column. The next column we have here is the VA. VA simply means visual acuity. Now we have the distant VA. That is what the patient was able to read with that chart that you are always asked to read when you visit an eye clinic. Yes, so with -6 on the right eye, this patient was able to read even to the last line of that chart. That is what 65 means. Now with -550, this patient was able to read 65 -2, meaning that this patient was able to read on the last line but was not able to see 2 letters on that line. That is what this 65 -2 is trying to tell us. Now we have near VA. Near VA is simply telling us what this person was able to read with the glasses at near. That's reading material you are always given which means that he was able to read the tiniest print or font of that reading material that was given to him to read. So after that, usage or direction of use, we have distance single vision for regular, where this is trying to tell you the type of lenses or prescription that this patient was given and how he or she is supposed to use it. Lastly, we have signed by the doctor or the doctor that examined this patient. So that would be a wrap for today about how to read prescription glasses. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed, and thank you for viewing. See you in my next video.